hello, and welcome to another Volume 1 Community Live. Ow! Hope you're doing well, having a fantastic day.
Our city. Today,
we've got serious business to talk about. Megan's dancing. It's been a while since we've done a community live. I feel like we start every community live like that lately, but we've got some interesting stuff to talk about. The title of this stream and the text in the thumbnail is from
we're not going to be talking about. I was kidding.
Screen Rant article. It's from a Screen Rant article.
I'm so sorry.
Really?
I thought you were going to give me the space to do it, but then you just.
But then I steamrolled you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, lost for real.
From a Screen Rant article. I haven't pulled up. We're not going to go through everything yet because we're a little early. We're going to wait for some more people to trickle in. But the Screen Rant article
who just came in. Hi.
Is titled, "It Will Destroy Anime as the U.S. Explores Foreign Film Tariffs. The anime industry is bracing for a major hit." Nani?
Nani?
Who are you saying
You can't take away my anime rights.
Who are you saying hi to? I'm saying hi to them too.
Oh, I was just saying hi to Dice 1302.
Dazul, Beans, shout out Beans. Quattro.
With the 2 hearts.
Speaking of Beans, Beans hit us with a super chat before we even went live.
Oh my God.
Bruh.
Classic Beansy.
Classic Beansy. "I'm planning a heist for the live action Chopper hat. We're going to need a team of 10, a professional camera, a plush Chopper hat, and a dream."
I showed that image to Josh, and I didn't really even look at it, and I didn't even really see it and think like, oh, that's too big for Chopper, because Chopper's got a fucking noggin on him.
Oh yeah, he does. I mean, he does.
So I saw that hat as appropriately sized, but then Josh kind of talked me down a little bit and was like, no, that's like has to be one of his points, you know.
Definitely. I'm looking for the picture. It was a picture that Iñaki posted. He
posted for for Luffy's birthday, which was on the 5th. I think of May.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to find it. Probably someone posted in the community live.
You're probably right.
You're
right.
probably
You're probably right. I just thought it'd do. That's right.
Oh wow, that's very shocking.
It's a picture of Iñaki rocking Chopper, one of Chopper's hats. This is a prop from the show.
I love the pin still on the X, like it's not sewn in yet.
Yeah.
And then we see some fur.
Yeah, we see this right here too,
which looks like a puppet mod. It looks like a costume.
You think so? Like it actually does. It actually does.
Because I could see a world where it's going to be, like we've said before, and we're still waiting for people to come in. Hello, if you've just come in, we're going to talk about the main subject once more people get here. And
it could potentially affect the One Piece live action show.
It could. It probably will. It most definitely will. Yes. Mm-hmm. It's probably not even a question. I think it's going to be a mixture of practical and CG. So maybe like shots of him running or moving might be a costume.
Oh yeah.
And then they'll just maybe like shrink it down with technology and do the Hobbit way, and fake some shots with perspective.
Some forced perspective.
First of all, I watched those movies for the first time recently. I had watched them in and out when I was a child, not actually with an adult mind, so I did not remember or know a lot of things that happened. I still haven't finished it. I'm kind of scared. I kind of don't want to.
You're about halfway through, a little over halfway through the third movie, Return of the King.
I think I have like 30 minutes left.
Yeah, I played the extended version, which is about 4.5 hours. So you're for just that last movie. So you're almost there. You're almost there. I think you might have an hour left.
Great films.
Fantastic.
I love the perspective stuff. I love when you could tell it's like not the actual actor and it's like a stand-in.
Yeah.
That's so funny to me. Or like when they're like behind someone on a horseback and they're not showing their face, but you just see like their hair because it's so funny.
Sometimes it looks so goofy, but sometimes it actually works. Most of the time it works.
Oh, Winston is in the chat. What's up, community live stream on my birthday?
Hey!
Do you know the Very Merry birthday song
Mm-mm.
from Alice in Wonderland? You don't know it?
No.
Okay, never
Can't say
mind.
I
I was
do.
gonna say we were gonna sing it for Winston.
Why
for
don't you
his
sing
birthday. No, I don't want to sing it alone.
Shout out Winston. Shout out Quattro, who's been a member for 40 months.
Bruh.
That's crazy. Quattro
Wow.
is the GOAT.
The
Quattro
go!
says, my V1 membership has now started its midlife crisis, which is tragic. But you know what's not tragic? 40 months of supporting the anime and manga YouTube GOATs. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate you, Quattro.
We
I'm
really
trying
do.
to... I'm trying
We
to find
really
out.
do. Now, the real question is, are you going to Anime Riverside?
And are you going to ditch us again?
That's the
Just
real
kidding.
question. The question is, am I
Are
going
you
to Anime
going?
Riverside? Is Josh going to Anime Riverside? Undecided.
Undecided. Up in the air.
Up in the air. I did want to work on some new cosplay, but
Bro,
I
I
don't
got
think
mine locked in, ready to go. I mean, I have to buy it, but
the new Vash. You're well, no, we can't because the fucking tariffs.
oh, and it comes full
and it
circle.
comes full circle.
And it comes full
back.
circle.
We are still early, so we're just gonna let some more people
No, I mean
jump.
we could start talking about it now because we scheduled the
Jump
live for
in.
1:15, so it's 1:17, and yeah, I think
I've been saying this like the past couple of days. Like Josh is strict. Like he
it's her new favorite thing
he
to say.
is so strict. Like it's actually insane.
I run a tight.
I said, "Oh yeah, you know,
ship.
we'll just kind of keep it loosey goosey. We'll let people go. No, actually, we can start right now." I'm like, "Damn, okay, for real, Jesus
Well, I mean, it's a lot to
Christ."
talk about, and I want to make sure we have enough time to talk about it. So I think we can get into it.
I think I was just.
I know.
I'm just
It's
happy to
okay.
be
I'm
here.
happy to
I
be
just
here
want to
too.
build a rapport before we go straight in
I'm happy to be here too.
to business talk.
Okay. Do you need a moment?
No, guess not. I'm a fucking robot.
All I'm saying is I'm a little bit
I'm a little bit pissed off.
I'm a little bit pissed off.
I'm a little bit non-eat off.
I'm a little bit non-eat off. It's crazy. Obviously, we're not going to get too much into the politics of it all, even though it's no secret over here on Volume 1, at least as far as Josh and Megan go, that we are not fans of President Donald Trump and consider him quite the bozo. But
Right.
we're going to be talking about the I guess tariffs in general have been something that have been on my mind a lot recently because
You've been dealing with them. I mean, I have seen things posted on my side of the internet, just like businesses that I follow, essentially saying like goodbye the United States, like
Yeah.
bye, like so sorry, we're not going to be shipping out to the United States. Like clothing brands and like trinket brands that I follow, and then also for you, your final girls,
well,
which you need to elaborate because that sounds
Yeah, I
really
know.
fucking crazy. Like, oh yeah,
as many people in the community may or may not know, if you've been following the channel since the beginning of this year, at least, you know that I've entered in a new era, and that era has been solo board gaming, been a huge part of my year this year, and I'm loving it. It's bringing me a peace and a joy that few other things have. And wouldn't you know it, as soon as I find this thing, it gets ripped away from me. Tariffs have been affecting so many things. But at least for me personally, board games have been a huge thing. And I know in the grand scheme of things, it might sound silly, but
it kind of is silly.
But these are people who have businesses that are losing money and having to close their businesses, even though what they produce are games. It's still the livelihood of people. Yeah, I mean, that part of it is the part that sucks. But they've been heavily affected because of, manufacturing and us just not having the infrastructure in the United States to manufacture some of these pieces, a lot of these pieces, most of these pieces. And, there being no plan to bring any of that to the States. They're just saying, hey, it's going to be tariffed, which is causing in my own life, games that I have played and recently fallen in love with have already doubled in price. So there's that.
So yeah, that's all to say. Josh can no longer play with himself.
Oh,
as
I'll
much as
always
he-
be able to play with myself.
Bruh.
See, again, this is what's happening. this is Trump's America. Josh will never give me my soundboard back. And that's what's happening in my life.
Okay, we were pressed for time. We were pressed for time. I can literally hook it up right now, though. Do you want me to?
I could literally, no.
Okay,
like,
well.
no. Like, it's fine. I don't have it today.
What is the saying? Like, a closed mouth never gets fed or something like that? That's the saying, I think.
Yeah, you'd know all about that.
I would know about that, yeah. Point is, it finally...
Is it?
Tony is also very upset off camera.
I know.
It's starting to affect anime, potentially, possibly, probably, and in a very real way. And since we are an anime channel that does dabble and talk about other things from time to time.
Wait, we're an anime channel?
I guess so.
Whoa.
We wanted to talk about some of these things and how they could potentially, again, we don't want to sound like alarmists, but it is the things that are coming out are concerning. And we just want to talk about them and kind of unpack them.
Yes.
Megan's going to go check on Tony. We got Tiberius with a dono as well.
I'm exploding.
Shout out Tiberius.
Exploding.
Quattro wants to watch you play with yourself. I know. And you know what? I've actually really been planning it. I've talked to Megan about it, and it's going to be happening. I know I said last time it's going to be happening soon, but that was when I was still kind of unsure. But now I really want to do it.
No, we've really not to get off topic, but we really have we had a good conversation about the channel and moving forward, because I know a lot of people in here are a part of our Discord. Thank you so much. I made a post about some new things happening potentially soon. Josh with his solo game boarding
for the Patreon and the YouTube members
and me.
Gaming,
crafting, not crafting,
singing,
everything. Definitely gaming though. I want to find a game that I can play all the way through.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I didn't like that at all. That issued my fight or flight right now.
Sorry about that.
Oh my gosh. But
Beans,
yes,
with another dono too.
Yes.
$60 for Godzilla -2. Beans crash out incoming.
I'm okay. I'm fine. Quinchana
Beans. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be $60 for Godzilla -2. Let me just pull up this article.
Oh, for a ticket?
Yeah. Let me pull up this article.
You can pull it up. I will be right back into the fray. I'm so sorry.
Tony. It's not Megan. It's Tony. It's Tony's fault. I blame Tony. Okay, so we'll just start unpacking it. I've already gone through it. I've already kind of read it so that we don't have to read all of it and we can just kind of paraphrase. But the tariffs are still, at least in terms of like movies, still very much in the air. Nothing has been solidified, and we don't know exactly the details of whether or not these tariffs will affect movies. TV shows. It is and has been talked about so far as something that will only affect movies. But my point and my, I guess, like, thought is, why is anybody convinced that this is where the line will be drawn and that it won't inevitably start to go into television? I feel like at a certain point, like, especially now more than ever, the line between the two being blurred, like, it's gonna happen. Like, if it's something that's gonna affect movies, in my mind, it's only a matter of time before it affects television as well. However, the focus is on movies, which is why in this article specifically, anime movies that are coming, like Demon Slayer, which was announced, will be, I think, 3 movies that will cover the final arc. And the Rize Chainsaw Man movie are the ones that are like the subject of this article, because they are anime movies that are going to be coming to the United States. I've also, seen some people talk about the idea that it will affect things like anime because they are things that are being produced in Japan and being brought to the US. However, when the OPLA conversation comes up, people seem to think that it's because it is like a Western, show, it will not be affected outside of it being a TV show. I'm of the mind that the whole point of these tariffs is to incentivize people to film in the United States as opposed to outside of it. So if it's being produced in South Africa, which season 1 and season 2 have been, then in my mind, of course, it's going to affect the One Piece live action series as well. But now that Megan is working her way back, we'll start going through it. So it's just talking about how, this has been a crazy couple of years for anime, but the tariffs, Trump calls for 100% tariffs on internationally produced movies. When asked about the move by the Hollywood Reporter, White House spokesperson Kush, that's a crazy ass name, Kush, said, although no final decisions on foreign film tariffs have been made, the administration is exploring all options to deliver on President Trump's directive to safeguard our country's national and economic security while making Hollywood great again. Yeah!
Yeah. That is not.
I mean,
that is not how they say it.
That's not how they say it, but in my mind, that's how they say it. You know what I mean? The man's name Kush, for God's sakes. Despite the apparent certainty of Trump's statements, it appears that the White House is still trying to find the best way to deliver on the president's promise. So like I said, they haven't nailed down any exact details, but essentially what it will mean is that it's going to cost more for companies. Later on in the article, I think it mentions GE Kids, the company that has brought over a lot of the Miyazaki films, have brought them to theaters. Princess Mononoke, one of which broke records for one of those releases recently. The companies that are bringing over these movies to play in American theaters will cost them more. They will be charged a tariff. They will be taxed on that, meaning who's going to have to pay it? Say it with me, the consumer. We are going to have to pay extra for that. So at what point does that, obviously it will affect ticket sales because less people will be able to afford it. And not that I necessarily support this, but I've always said that the anime community, we're known for being pirates. I think it's important to support these studios, especially during times like these. We need to be going the extra mile to show our support for these studios.
Well, things like, I don't.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Tony made a crazy noise right now.
I'll be right back.
That was crazy.
It's okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that was crazy. But I guess why I bring that up is because my fear is that if things get more expensive, the community is going to do what they've done and, just pirate things. And that's not going to help anybody. That's only going to, I think, hurt and make matters worse. And hey, I'm guilty of pirating things from time to time. I've definitely done that in my anime career. At one point, that was the only way you could watch anime, certain shows for sure. But yeah, unfortunately, during times like this, that's not gonna solve anything. So it's a little concerning and it's a little scary, especially when it feels like, I was just talking to my brother about this recently the other day, when it feels like anime has become as mainstream as it is, like it's finally become such a staple in the West to the point where, Universal Studios Hollywood is having events like FanFest that are going to feature One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen. Movies are doing extremely well in the West, like Demon Slayer, Mugen Train, Chainsaw Man, is projected to do extremely well as well. Dan coming to theaters. Again, Dan, a show, so that's a separate conversation. But anime movies have been doing extremely well in the West. And this could really, really change that. Is destroy an alarmist and a crazy word? Yeah, but definitely change drastically and slow down and halt even the momentum that anime has been seeing over the past couple of years. It could for sure be affected. And we might be charged more for tickets to go see, even like Bean said, not just anime. Obviously we're an anime and manga channel, so that's what we're talking about. But any movie, like you said, he mentioned Godzilla -1. These tickets might be more expensive. And, it's just, it's a bummer because I mean, I feel like entertainment has always been like such a, and again, I don't want to oversimplify things because like there are a lot of issues in the world, but I've always felt like entertainment in some small or big way has always been a really cool thing that brings people together. You know what I mean? Like whether it's, some sort of production or just the love of a show can really like bring people together.
I mean, yeah, it builds community, and community is very important in times of stress or different things. But it is also the first thing to get cut in those times of stress too. But also there's a lot of good things that can come out of times like these also.
People rallying together. And this is interesting too. And I want to pause here because, and again, it's only been stated that these are things that will affect movies. However, I don't see how inevitably it will not be something that affects TV shows down the road. But this part of the article states that even movies like the Fantastic Four First Steps, which are Western productions, but they're being shot in England, and Avengers and Spider-Man films, filming abroad as well, like these will be affected. So again, I have a post from I think from Reddit where people were talking about OPLA, and people are saying like, no. Some people are saying no because it's a show, but other people are saying like, no, it's a Western production being filmed in South Africa. Things like Yu Yu Hakusho live action will be affected. But I just don't think this is true. I think this is someone who's like not super like informed, because if things like Fantastic Four First Steps, Avengers, Doomsday, Spider-Man, if those will be affected, and at some point TV shows are affected, then of course things like One Piece will be affected. I mean, how many things will how much more will it have to cost before Netflix says, you know what, like, because almost entirely, if not entirely, I feel like maybe some of the show is filmed in the States. Like maybe they have some sets for some things, but most of it is filmed in South Africa. So at what point is it going to just be too much? And Netflix is going to say, you know what, we've had a good run. I think our time's up though. I think it's time to pack it up.
I mean, also just due to, I mean, like you said, the climate just might interrupt it to the point of like, it's just too hard to do this right now. And too hard to do it right now means that it won't happen if it does get canceled, which is like kind of unfortunate.
It sucks because at least right now for things that are already slated to release, it's just going to cost more. Demon Slayer movie tickets are going to cost more. Chainsaw Man movie tickets are going to cost more. I mean,
speculatively, like, again, nothing's been super confirmed yet. We're going to like obviously see how it plays out. But a lot of people are preparing and hopefully can I don't know, meet some type of agreement.
We'll see.
We will see.
Because I promise you, if it gets to a point where it gets too expensive, then people are going to stop buying tickets, and then theaters are going to stop showing movies in theaters. You know what I mean? Like anime movies in theaters, specifically.
It's an attack on nerds.
It's an attack on weebs. I saw another article that was like, Trump comes for waifus or something like that. And that's just like a very clever headline, I feel like. That's a way to get people real riled up. Like, not my waifu. Like, and the thumbnail is just like, and it's Trump, like, taking out like Makima or something,
Like a paparazzi photo?
That's how you get people riled up.
They would be besties.
Don't say that. You want to know how else?
Don't say that.
I don't want the crossover to happen.
It's been happening.
No, I know. It didn't. It happened in like Death Note, and it happened in like, remember what was that other
Pumpkin Night? I need to finish Pumpkin Night. That shit was so good. Body Pillow Tariff next.
Body Pillow Tariff. Yep. And this is
it's like
literally all the goods.
Your body pillows, they might not have boobies anymore.
Damn.
But you'll still have one.
Damn.
It's like, damn, but I want the boobies, so.
Boobies come from China. Damn. But honestly, like all like figures, like anime figures, like bro, as nerds, and I know, okay, yes, there are like much
nerds. Yes.
there are much like more like real and serious
Pressing matters.
pressing like things at stake. 100%. Like, but like because this is what we talk about on this channel, like as an anime nerd who collects figures and loves to go watch anime movies in theaters, it sucks. Like it fucking sucks, and it's for stupid reasons. And one comment that I saw on Reddit that I really did like was in response to this article, but they reposted it on Reddit. And the first comment, the top comment is, I like how the government acknowledges that film incentives are why productions are being done outside of the U.S. And yet the only conclusion they came up with is to use punitive tariffs on foreign films instead of implementing film incentives themselves. A real bunch of geniuses in the White House. And this, of course, goes back to even like the board game argument that I've been seeing a lot of people have, which is that like it affects everybody, but that like they're taxing all these people, which will trickle down to the consumer, instead of enforcing people. The idea, what they say is they want more people to manufacture in the United States, but the infrastructure, the factories
To boost the economy.
Yeah, to boost the economy. They don't exist. And there's no incentive to bring those types of like that type of manufacturing and those type of factories or whatever to the States. So, you're saying...
even things like Amazon.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's kind of crazy, too. Like, Amazon has a bunch of warehouses, obviously. I think that actually in the Inland Empire, I could be mistaken, like, Ontario is one of the biggest warehouse facility places in the United States.
Crazy. I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure. Ontario, Inland Empire, where you at? IE?
Shout out.
Shout out my hometown. Or it's either Chino. I could be wrong. Anyway, fact check me because I'm dumb. But yeah, even Amazon has a lot of warehouses, and a lot of them are not things made in the United States.
Of course.
So I wonder if maybe those facilities will just get turned into operational. I really don't. Again, we've run this way for so long. The hard cut to completely change it now without any preparation is going to, obviously take us by storm. But also, like you said, I mean, a lot of the world by storm because we
there was
unfortunately consume a lot of things as fucking Americans.
There was a Chinese politician that you showed me a clip of, and he was saying like, bro, who do you think, they're coming after us, but like, who do you think did this shit? Like, who do you think started this? Like,
Set it up this way.
Yeah. So who do you think set it up this way? Exactly.
But
so it's just very ironic.
No, it's ironic. And yeah, it is just unfortunate. And
I'll tell you something else that's unfortunate, Megan. You come after my anime, it gets me fucking pissed off.
You know what else gets me pissed off?
What?
I don't know.
Oh, but it's another.
You pissed me off.
Bro, Losh for real.
Come for my anime, that's one thing. But you know another thing that pisses me off? It's a whole other story when you come for my Doctor Who. That's right. They're coming after Doctor Who as well. I fucking love this show, dude.
Right when they introduced a new companion.
New companion, new season. I know a lot of people don't watch Doctor Who, and that's fine. I get it. It's a fucking weird show, but I love it. It's so. It's just, it makes me feel. It gives me hope. Okay, it makes me feel good and warm, and I love it. And it just had a resurgence and a resurrection, and it was beautiful to see. And Disney signed a licensing deal with the BBC, tentative, based on the performance of the first 2 seasons.
So you're saying it's going to be canceled?
Almost without a doubt.
But it's already season 3. You mean?
Yes.
But that might not be with Shooty.
Well, okay.
It just might be in general. Because a Doctor usually gets 2 seasons, right?
There's no real number. It's really up to the actor. Like how long.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like some actors would be like, I want to keep doing this forever.
Well, but they also want to and they know they have to leave at a certain point.
That's what I mean.
But
I feel like
there's no rule.
How many seasons did Tennant get?
I mean, 4 or
How
something
many
like that.
seasons did Matt get?
I think Matt got around like 4 too. I could be wrong. Maybe he
So
got
only
5.
the best ones get more seasons.
And then Christopher Eccleston got 1.
Capaldi.
Jody got like 2, I think. Capaldi, I think, got around like 3 or 4. I don't
The
know.
best ones get more seasons. So Shooty's locked in for 4 seasons
I
at
hope
least.
so. I hope so. But the deal with Disney, which it has been like, it has started to look so. It's always been like a kind of like kitschy, kind of like low budget, like cheesy, kind of prosthetic
Not no
monster
more.
show. Not no more. That shit is fucking blockbuster.
They need that. They need that fucking capital in
Shit,
order to
yeah.
fucking do that shit.
And it's because
The
of
budget's
fucking Mickey's
high.
pocketbook.
The budget's high.
Yeah, no, literally. And
Oh, you want more money for? I was trying to do like a British Mickey.
try it again.
You'd like more money for your show?
Yikes.
Just kidding.
Yikes.
Spoilers.
But they signed a 2-year or 2-season contract, licensing deal, contract, whatever,
Yes.
based on the performance. And guess what? Performance has been good. Okay, it's been really good. So it was probably likely that they were gonna sign on for more. Not no more, because BBC TV licensing fee could rise as Trump tariffs threaten revenue. So Disney is not, because, okay, even though it's been good, it hasn't been like stunning, right? It hasn't been like, of course not. It hasn't been like a Star Wars, they haven't been getting Star Wars numbers or Marvel numbers because they're just not that big yet. You know what I mean? But it's been doing well. But why would they spend more to license a show that's like doing well for them, but not like that, like not a Marvel well, not a Star Wars well? Like they have their shit. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I think that, let me see. I also did want to shout out here Nico Merrill for gifting 10 Volume 1 memberships. Let's
Nico Mero.
go. And let me scroll up a little bit because I saw something. Sorry, we're not really looking at the chat right now.
I'll lose my train of thought right now. I'll pop in and I'll check it out right now.
Didn't Marvel Studios very recently make their home base in the UK because they filmed there so much?
They did.
So
say bye-bye, Marvel.
Bye-bye, Marvel.
And you know what's
It's about
crazy?
damn time.
Yeah. I was going to say, you know what's crazy is they've actually been like making good shit again. Try to hold in your fucking shock and your laughter. But Megan has such, like, she's so jaded on Marvel that
I don't think anything can bring me back.
Thunderbolts.
I don't think anything. Literally, Deadpool and Wolverine. I think that was my like final like. I don't think I could like. I don't.
I mentioned something about the Thunderbolts and she got so mad at me. She's like, you actually fucking care about that? And I was like, I mean, kinda. And she was like, I don't even know you.
It was like. I think we were watching Sinners in theaters.
Yeah, that was crazy too.
And the trailer was playing, and I was like, "This looks so bad." Like,
And I was just silent. I was
because I
just
think
quiet.
it was because I might have hit the pendulum a little too hard, but you would think that would make it look better to me,
Maybe.
and it just didn't.
Yeah, she was like, I didn't even have a chance because she was like, man, this looks so dumb. This looks so bad. And I was like, every time I was about to like go like, yeah, but she was like, who would watch this? And I was like, yeah, well, I could never get a word in edgewise.
I'm sorry, I don't want to make it personal because everyone can enjoy what they like. I just don't, and I just can't because you know what it is. It really is. I feel I'd have felt betrayed. Like,
Yeah.
It is like an ex that did you dirty so many times and you kept like going back and going back and going back. And like now I've just woken up and I don't want to be in an abusive relationship anymore.
No, I mean, I feel that. I mean, again, I told you that I just like the Sentry, and the Sentry being in it is what made me really want to see it. And, obviously without giving anything away, if anybody hasn't, like, if people have still managed to dodge this because they haven't had a chance to see the movie yet, I'm not going to spoil it, even though I think, like, everybody knows that the official title of the movie has been changed, and I'm sure everybody knows what it's been changed to, but just in case you haven't, like, that was another reason I was kind of curious to see it.
I know, it's just like, it's funny because like everyone in the chat, everyone outside is like, dude, it was actually pretty good.
I know.
And it's like, I don't want to win for them. Is that so bad? Like,
I think that now we're getting to the real root of it. You don't want them to win, and I get that.
Because I just see it's synonymous to like greed and Disney now. Like I see them as Disney now. Like I don't even see them as like the Marvel I used to know. I just see them like getting a win.
The Marvel that I used to know.
The Marvel. What do you think?
The Marvel.
Marvel.
Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, that's what it is. Because I'm like, dang, if they get a win, it's like. Then they're just gonna milk it for all it's worth and make it bad again. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, this is personal.
It's so personal.
It is.
Like, she's hurt.
I've been hurt. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even saying Fantastic Four, it is like they got my heart a little bit because I remember Fantastic Four when it came out and everyone loved it.
Even though I'm fucking tired of Pedro Pascal, and I'll say it, and now have the freaking the Pascaldies coming after me, but
I'm not tired.
I am. I mean, bro,
put that man on
Gladiator 2.
Put that man on
love
screen.
to see it.
Keep
Last
that man.
of Us, love to see it.
Keep that man on the screen.
What
keep
else?
him on.
What else has he been in? Oh, Mandalorian. Love to see it. Like,
just keep him on.
Let this man work. But Reed, really?
No.
I like what he's doing in the trailer, but really,
just keep him on.
Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom, really? But let's not get off.
Oh, right. Is that happening in the same movie?
No, but I mean, it's happening in Doomsday.
See, shit like that pisses me the fuck off.
I know.
Oh my, I'm serious. I haven't had a Marvel rant in a very long time, and I feel myself getting ramped up right now.
Shut it down.
I just want to
power down.
I fucking hit like.
Yeah, no, we need a sound effect so you can.
You fucking wish you could do that, huh? You fucking wish you power down, Megan. I'm a fucking robot. You have a fucking like. You want me to fucking operate off of fucking what?
You've reached
Strict
your talking limit.
Bitch.
Now shut the fuck up button.
What'd you just say?
You've reached your talking limit.
Scared.
Shut the fuck up button. I'm not fucking scared. You're scared.
You were getting scared.
You're scared.
Trying to explain yourself.
I'm trying to.
You said, "No, I was talking about the button." I didn't actually say that.
No, I didn't actually say that. But I'm saying that you have a button that says that.
We were talking about something. You're like, no, for real, that bitch. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. I meant it in gender neutral terms. That fucking. I was like, damn, that was
wrong. It didn't feel right. I'll call a woman a bitch. I'll call a man a bitch if they're acting like a bitch. But. Because it is a gender neutral term, but I was talking about a woman, and it did not feel right. It felt wrong. And
it felt wrong to you.
I had to correct myself, and I had to say, "Whoa!" I didn't.
Said, you know what? That was like very woke of you. That was very lib of you.
Okay, stop, bro. Stop. My alma mater.
My alma mater, Lib School.
Lib School.
I graduated from Lib
Top of my class.
We got a donation from Who That Life for Chris. Thank you so much.
Shout out Who That Life for
Chris. Can we get a sound
Let's go.
for Who That Life for Chris? Megan, point to the spot on the doll to where MCU and Disney hurt you.
No, literally.
You're in a safe space here. Let it out.
Literally.
I mean, it's just here.
In your heart. Wow.
No.
In your chest.
No.
I don't know where. In your neck? Like, where are you pointing?
What is that? Is that a joke?
I'm saying in your heart.
Where are you pointing?
There's
nothing there. What are you pointing at?
Stupid. Anyway. Yes. So
Tariffs.
Yeah, to bring it all back again. While it is really affecting things that are like being manufactured out of the United States, it hasn't started to affect entertainment, movies specifically yet. but it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. And I mean, yeah, it's just a very, very, very like, all I can say, like, when it comes to things like this is that it just fucking sucks. It sucks.
Big time suck.
And I hope that, you know, things get corrected. Things work themselves out. But like, because again, I know that there are more important issues at hand, but I care about this stuff, man. And I feel like as a nerd, it's hard to talk about sometimes because, like, you know, obviously, it's a scary, if you live in America, it's a very scary, scary time to live in this country. And there are very real things happening to people. Families getting ripped apart. Awful, horrible things. But this tariff bullshit is just, it's also it's not just affecting, like I said, me on the level of like the consumer who likes to buy and play these games, but like of these people who have started these small businesses and have achieved a dream of theirs, which is to like make, like, honestly, it's a fucking package of art. You know what I mean? Like they work on the mechanics and they work on the aesthetics and they work on everything down to like every detail. And they perfect it and they master it and people love it and they enjoy it and they buy it and then these people have success. And now I've seen so many like companies that are not big companies, that are small companies that have to shut down or have to, like, you know, pause production or are sending out emails like Kickstarters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was super excited about the Sanderson Cosmere RPG, and now they're saying like, outside of outside of the people who supported via Kickstarter, like other people might not be able to get it for a very, very long time. Like, and if they do, it's going to be even more expensive. And it was already expensive. And, you know, even the Final Girl thing that Megan mentioned, like, I got an email from them saying like, hey, we have 2,000 copies of this game and we can ship them to you right now. And it won't be affected by tariffs, but you have to act right now and we'll sell them to you for the cheaper price. So I fucking bought one, like, immediately. Came, played it, awesome, based on FNAF and Willy's Wonderland. Really cool. But yeah. And now anime, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You're coming after anime now? Really? And I'm telling you, it's not going to stop there. They're coming after fucking OPLA. They're coming after fucking Godzilla minus one. I mean, they're coming for everything. They're coming for everything.
They're coming for the Cosmere now.
They're coming for the Cosmere. They're coming for Scadriel, for Roshar.
Willy's Wonderland's really good, actually. Oh yeah. Bean said, I've seen talented artists from overseas says they're hesitant to sign up for AX booth because they're afraid of getting arrested or prosecuted.
Bruh, it's real. It's real. It's real. It's real. It's real. It's real. It's real.
Josh, have you read Wind and Truth?
I'm on Rhythm of War right now. So no, but I do have a copy of it. I have a signed copy. Actually, I got it from Barnes and Noble. But I haven't read it yet. I'm like maybe halfway through Rhythm of War. And I kind of took a break. Cuz I went through all of them. I went through like Mistborn, and then I went through like Stormlight, and then including like every novella in between. And then, not that I got burnt out, but I just, I started reading Red Rising. I got really sucked into that. Will of the Many, got sucked into that. But I'm coming back. Because I wanna read it.
I'm on book 2 for Red Rising.
Golden Sun. Read that shit, bro. Read that shit. Anyway, that's the headline. That's what's in the title.
That's what we talked about.
That's what's in the thumbnail. It's a bummer. It fucking sucks. We're gonna keep an eye on it. Is also something that I wanted to mention. Like, we're gonna keep paying attention to it to see what happens.
Yes.
How things change, how things evolve. But I just want to pass on the information to anybody who is unaware. But yeah, that's where we're at. We can move on to some other things, some lighter things if you'd like. I know we did things kind of out of order today. We could do some life updates if you want, some personal updates if you want. I mean, there are other things that we never got the chance to talk about because we haven't been live in a long time. Like, did we ever talk about the Steel Ball Run announcement? Did we ever talk about that?
No.
Well, that's something that happened. Bro, we were
I feel like if we don't talk about like it's just
what?
Like obviously we're excited.
Right. I mean, I'm ecstatic. I'm over the moon because not only it does the anime, and I'll pull up some images. It just happened so long ago. It does feel a little bit like old news now, but we were waiting so long for anything to come out that when it finally did, it was super exciting. We planned to go live, like I think that week to talk about it, but life, whatever.
Another thing that pisses me off, actually.
Shit, I love it. Anime
Expo tickets for a 4-day pass are $175 fucking dollars.
Damn, what the fuck?
And they're not capping ticket sales. It's insane. I remember back in my day when a 4-day pass was $80 fucking dollars. And that is not even the minimum for one day. I think the minimum is $85 for a day now. $90 for Saturday. And it's an uncomfortable con, very crowded, and it's absolutely I can't. It's just so crazy. It's so crazy, so unorganized. They don't know how to fucking run it. The volunteers, they hardly give any fucking perks to. Treat like shit, first of all. And I'm so over it. Anime Expo, you got greedy. It's absolutely devastating.
Get your shit together.
Yeah, and it's like, damn, okay, well, it's just crazy. Like, we couldn't afford or we didn't get to buy tickets one year, so we just went outside and said we're going to be at this spot, like, come meet us, like, come meet up with us. And we met some lovely people and got to have good conversations about anime and other things, and that was fun. And I would rather do that than go into a convention center and be shoulder to shoulder with strangers I don't know, end up getting COVID, all to see a couple booths of the same shit that is sold at every other convention that I go to. And I go to a panel, have to wait 2 fucking hours in line, actually 3 fucking hours in line in the hot ass heat, and then go into the convention and lo and behold, there's people that have been there sitting there all fucking day, taking up my seat that I waited for 3 fucking hours. No, thank you.
Bruh.
No, thank you.
Bruh.
No, thank you. No, thanks. If y'all want to find me outside. Find me outside in a little shaded spot in my cosplay where I take my photos for my photo shoot and we can have a good conversation like civilized individuals and we can fucking actually communicate as humans. Thank you. And I'll stick to my Anime Riverside. I'll stick to my Anime Pasadena. Thank you very much. I'll stick to my ALA. I'll stick to my every other convention. Perfect. Chef's Kiss. Anime Expo. I'm sorry. Probably going to have to say bye. Unless we get invited or something, then you could maybe, then it might be fine. If you're seeing this.
That was amazing. I really felt that. I felt that. Because we just didn't talk about it, can we talk about Steel Ball Run just like a little bit? Because people had things to say. I mean, I know it's old news by now, but, humor us. I'm excited as well because the first issue of the manga is coming to Barnes & Noble this month. Let's go. It's coming out May 27th. And Barnes & Noble usually puts them out a little early, too. A little early. So I've been wanting to own the physical copy of this for so long, and it comes out this month. It doesn't feel real.
Wow.
But also people had some thoughts about the character designs.
Bro, everyone has some thoughts.
I mean, that's the internet. Everybody has thoughts, and that's humanity, and that's just, human nature, thinking, thoughts, sentience.
It's either I was make a joke. Never mind. Steel Ball Run.
I think it looks fan-fucking-tastic.
And
It's hard.
this is a still fucking image,
that's
y'all.
exactly what I was
This
going
is
to
a
say.
still fucking image behind
That's
a
exactly
white
what I was
background, bro. Like, you guys need to relax. They're not going to be in this pose through the whole fucking series. Okay, they are going to move. I know it's shocking. I know.
But people have said that, they wish that Johnny had stars on his pants, which I think is obviously an animation choice, that Gyro's pants were a little less tight and a little bit more baggy. But I think if this is my glass half full observation, I think if this is all we're complaining about, then they did pretty good. You know what I mean? I think if people are nitpicking those things, then that means overall they kind of fucking nailed it. Otherwise, they'd be talking about, I don't like, their face, or I don't like their outfit, or it's literally stars and tight pants. Those are the two criticisms I've seen. And if that's the only criticism, they did pretty good. You know what I'm saying? That's my glass half full take on it.
I mean, they want Gyro's taints.
They want his taint out.
No, they do.
They do.
He's going to be right on that horse. You're going to see that ass full out.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why the pants got to be tight.
Yep.
They're trying to incentivize some fucking fan service here.
I mean,
Okay?
they look great, though. They look great. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. I think
they're so tight. He's fucking tucked right now.
Oh,
also,
he's majorly tucked.
Major tuck. And that's fine.
They call him Tuckleberry Finn because he's so tucked.
That was good. That was good.
Um,
Old Town Road, the anime. We were just talking about how good that song is and how it was everywhere, and then it just went away forever. And I heard it, and I was like,
well, that's just what happened.
it was, but it was crazy.
It was a phenomenon.
But I haven't heard. I literally
Welcome to life. That's what happened.
What? What is wrong with you?
You want to fight me? I feel it.
What the fuck was that?
Because you're like, it just.
That's
disappeared.
life.
It just disappeared.
That's life.
It fell off the face of the earth.
Because it did. I'm.
But that's what happens. That's what happens with everything. Everything. And then it comes back. Or then people find it again. You know what I mean?
It's not find it again. It's just I haven't heard it anywhere on the radio or anything. It's not like there's old songs that play on the radio, Josh. I don't know if you fucking know that.
I don't listen to the radio. I listen to Audible. I watch YouTube videos. I don't listen to the radio. You say I'm old. Who's the real geezer? Radio?
I'm not listening to radio talk show.
I'm listening to the Spotify AI DJ. That's what I'm listening to.
The Spotify DJ? Get the fuck out of my face.
I'm kidding.
Get the fuck out of my face.
But it is a great song, and it has been a minute.
But that's life. Learn it now, kid, before it bites you in the ass.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's life.
And that, and that's maybe how it came across.
That's life. That's you.
Jesus.
That's what all the people say.
That's me. Really?
Actually, no, I take that back. You're not fucking Frank at all.
You're
Sinatra.
I'm not. You're calling me people and then taking it back as if I said it about myself. I'm not calling myself fucking Frank Sinatra. I don't want to be Frank Sinatra. You know who I want to be? Gyro Zeppeli. That's who I want to be. I want to be
more like fucking.
What? What? Say it.
Zeppa pee, because you fucking smell like fucking piss.
I deserve that. Sorry, Megan. I guess that's life. I didn't mean it like that. And I think everybody watching and everybody listening can see that
He's
and knows
strict.
that.
He's strict here.
Anyway, it's getting fucking hot in here.
I think it is actually warm outside.
Thank God.
I think it is. I think it's hot in here because it's 83 degrees outside.
Oh my God. The weather's been not great.
Heat advisory until this whole weekend. So today's 84, the highest. Tomorrow's going to be 92. Saturday's going to be 96. And then Sunday's going to be 87. And then it's going to go back to the 70s. And anyways, pretty crazy. Josh, more like Joshu. Thank you, Prime Shell. We talked about that before.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm really excited for?
What?
JoJolion.
You're excited
Enemy
for that?
announcement.
For that. Everybody's been waiting for Steel Ball Run for so long, and finally gets announced, and you're like, when's JoJolion?
When's JoJolion, you guys? I'm excited because I was thinking about Joshu.
That's hilarious. What was I going to say? I don't want to give too much away, and I'm pulling up our Community Live tab in our Discord. I don't want to give too much away, but we did, right before we went live today, we recorded our reaction to episode 1 and 2 of Trigun Stampede. I don't want to give anything away as far as like our thoughts and feelings go, but very excited. I'm going to try to upload that to Patreon and YouTube members today.
Whoa, you guys.
Yeah, we also tried something a little bit different with the actual like reaction itself and how
the format
of it, how it's filmed. Like we don't have that overlay anymore. We're trying to like open it up and make it look a little, hopefully like more appealing, nicer. But yeah, very, 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 very excited for people to watch that because yeah, it was something. And I'll just say that.
When does the finale come out?
So one
Couple
just
weeks,
came out
right?
on YouTube today. Yeah, I'm gonna probably
because I'm just gonna post. I haven't posted our cosplay at all yet. That's why I just need to know.
I think was it the One Piece stream that we shared it, and we shared the
thumbnail,
Kris Jenner and the thumbnail,
but not the like not on our socials, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna start releasing them maybe like 2 a week, just so we can kind of catch up a little bit, or people on YouTube can catch up a little bit. But yeah, I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna like pop over, check out the Community Live. It's again been a minute, but we're here.
I need to go to the restroom.
We're just gonna talk about some stuff. Oh, Tudum. We were in the Tudum thing again.
No.
Did let me pull it up actually. Someone who sent us the link to Tudum, the tickets, was it Paladin? I don't think she heard me. But there was this trailer here, and you can see none other right at the very beginning. I gotta be quick with it. Right at the very beginning. Hey, we made it again. This is coming up May 31st. So people are saying we're for sure, and I have to agree, we're for sure going to get a season 2 trailer during this event. Featured heavily in the trailer is like OPLA and honestly Stranger Things. I feel like, and I think maybe Wednesday too, but you know, I personally don't really care all that much about Wednesday, but also haven't seen it. So maybe it's good. Maybe I'm a hater. Anyway, I think that, and maybe we might get some Avatar stuff too. But I'm obviously most excited for OPLA season 2 trailer. I feel like it has to come out during this event. It has to debut during this event. Very excited about that. And I guess just curious to see like if they do show anything from Stranger Things, like what it's going to be, what it's going to look like. Who Dat for Life Chris with the dono. I don't know if we shouted this one out. Guess this is the start of Megan's Soapbox segment. We haven't had one of those in a minute. Shout out Who Dat for Life Chris. Kev said that. That's awesome. Shout out Kev. What's good? Hope you've been good. Josh, did you hear Taz said the cast would have showed up at the premiere we were at, but couldn't because of the strikes? Yeah. Yeah. That was pretty unfortunate because I think without like, I guess like saying too much, I just like, I get like, I guess nervous to like say something that I don't think is going to be a big deal, but like, you never fucking know. We probably, because of the timing of everything and like, I guess the timing of everything, we probably would have been able to go to the premiere, but because of the strikes, didn't happen. And so maybe that opportunity has come and gone and will never come again. And that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, but they were, you know, I mean, it is a bummer. And I wish that there wouldn't have been a strike, but at the same time, you know, it needed to happen for better conditions and, a more fairer wages.
I just wanted to shout out Who That Life for Chris again with the dono. Thank you so much. Guess is the start of the Megan Soapbox segment.
Shout out.
I
read it
do
when we
have
were in the
those.
restroom.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but I wanted you to read it again because it's about you, and I
You
feel
should
like
have stopped me.
No, but I feel like you should be here.
You should have stopped me.
I can't stop you.
Like the stream, everybody, please. Thank you.
But yeah, Stranger Things. Oh, Happy Gilmore 2. I think that came out already too. Stranger Things, Squid Games. The usual, the heavy hitters, but One Piece for sure. So that's exciting. Switching back to the community live section. This is crazy. There were some funny memes as well. I'm gonna scroll up a bit. Some Star Wars stuff. Oh my God. Superman, the mall show. There's so much. We're gonna pick one thing to really talk about. And then if there's something else that we want to mention, we can mention as well. Megan, is anything jumping out at you at this moment? I know I'm scrolling kind of fast. Did you already talk about Sinners? I think you did. Did you?
I hope you can stand it. I don't know if I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I just haven't talked about it enough though, I think.
Sinners is
goated!
One of the best movies, if not the best movie I've seen in 2025.
I think the best movie I've ever seen in general. One of the best movies I've seen in general. I'm not even like actually like I know it's like recency bias, but like actually one of the best movies I've seen.
Oh yeah, I think we
ever.
did talk about it a little bit because we talked about the way that they were spinning it a little at first.
Yeah, I mean we don't have to.
First.
Yeah, we don't have to. I mean we already talked about it,
but Megan has seen it twice in theaters.
I gotta see it again
and wants to see it again.
I gotta see it again. Anyway, I guess you could. I don't know if we could pull up a clip. Apparently, there's a new Kakiguri live action coming out on Netflix. And I forgot what it's called. Apparently it's like I've seen a clip of it. And it's really funny.
Oh, it's funny?
There's like a bingo one. Like a bingo clip that I've seen. It's pretty funny.
You want me to pull it up and I could just do like I can like still frame it, like I can pause it. Or maybe we can find like that specific moment.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just kind of it's okay.
Are you sure? It's not a problem.
Yeah, I need to open up Discord too. This is not helpful for me the way you're.
Sorry, I'm just
moving too quick.
I'm catching up.
No, I know.
There's a lot.
You do that, and then I'll look on my end.
Okay.
Because I also have a computer.
Oh yeah, you're right about the image being there.
See. Community Live.
I see a lot of stuff about the One Piece anime. We do
plan to get back on it.
Yeah, watching some of the episodes for sure. We posted something on our community tab about another show. We've mentioned like potentially something like Solo Leveling, something like newer that people
we asked our community, and a lot of the suggestion, like there are a lot of Made in Abyss suggestions. We were like hoping for something more relevant.
Or just like not even relevant, but like newer, just like
relevant.
Something...
I mean, relevant in this time frame, in the last couple of seasons, in the last couple of years. I mean, year and a half at most. I would say, maybe I should have put more like parameters on it, but
yeah, something like that's from like either like you said last season or maybe an upcoming season or something like that. But One Piece we definitely plan on getting back to because I've been dodging clips. There's some crazy stuff. I mean, with and I guess it's like, it's just a name. So if you're still trying to dodge some spoilers, it's not gonna really give anything plot specific away, but just like some Saturn stuff, some Kizaru stuff. Like I've been seeing it and I'll like let it kind of start playing and then I'll like quickly back out of it because it's just, how can you not? It's hard. It's fucking hard to not watch it. So we need to get on that. I see A Beautiful Eye is saying, Volume 1, please react to Licorice Recoil. I'm just going to keep.
That's the one that I've seen. a lot too, actually. I watched like the first episode
We
a while
both
back.
did. We both
did?
Yeah, because I don't know if it might have been a Beautiful Live, but it was also, we were talking about something in a community live and it kept coming up. And we were like, oh, I guess like a lot of people like it. Like we should watch it. So we watched the first episode. And again, it's I'm sure it's a case of like an episode 1, whatever. It wasn't bad at all. But the first episode didn't grab me enough to go like, okay, I need to watch the second episode. But it was fun. It was cool. Peacemaker season 2 coming out. Sorry, we're just catching up on some stuff because it has been a minute. I hope you actually reacted to the barrel scene. There's a lot of good stuff in here, actually.
Yeah, and it's also kind of hard because we've seen a lot of shows already.
Yeah, it is hard.
Because people are like Dungeon Meshy, like
This is cool.
what's another one? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. People like there's a lot of series that we've already seen. Fortunate but unfortunately that we can't like react to. We're not going to just like watch a new series again.
Which is why I think Solo Leveling is a contender because people like seem to really like that show. But I'm trying to think of other things that are kind of like newer that we haven't seen. Because even things like, so I saw someone recommend Bochi. I know someone on our Patreon has been very adamant about Space Dandy, but that's like more of like a Volume 1 Plus thing.
Definitely a Volume 1 Plus thing.
You know, I'm definitely not opposed to watching. But yeah. Bro, I'm so excited. I cannot wait for the season 2 trailer. There's no way they don't play it at Tudum.
It's on the 31st, right?
Oh yeah, it was Paladin who sent us the tickets. Tickets go on sale May 9th. Here, let me pull up the
May 31st, yes.
Okay.
Because I'll say we can live stream it, but
what does that fall on? Saturday? If I don't have work, then I would love to. That would be awesome.
Well, I might go to a con.
Oh, really? You might be at a con?
That's Anime Riverside.
Oh, it's that day. Okay.
Yeah, it's
okay.
like May 31st and June 1st.
Damn.
So you could probably go on June 1st.
Yeah.
But maybe that's actually we'll just go like one Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds really fun. But yeah, I mean, that was really like the biggest thing that happened recently, like the Tudum stuff. Obviously, we're still planning on hopefully being able to go see Dan to Dan in theaters. And yeah, just excited about seeing more stuff come out at Tudum. I know you're speaking of like Marvel and just like kind of like how hurt you were about that. Like I feel like you're also pretty like over Stranger Things. Like I think a lot of people are.
I never really was the bigged fan.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I think my brother really, really liked it because he was like pretty young when it came out. And like I did enjoy it, but I wasn't like a diehard like Stranger Things fan.
I'm just like invested, I guess. Like I've already watched every other, like, let me put it this way.
Well, yeah, you're gonna watch it's the final season.
I'm gonna watch the final season.
Yeah, of course.
If I hadn't watched any of it, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Of course.
But like, I guess I am invested.
Of course.
So I'm excited to see how it all wraps up because it's been a long fucking journey. Like long as fuck. So it'll be nice to see how it wraps up. I'm trying to think of any other, now that we've gone through, I know we're doing things out of order, but fuck it. Any personal updates or anything, anything else going on now that, you know, we're here and haven't had the chance to just hang out? No, huh? I mean, we talked about potentially like I don't know if anybody else can relate to this, but because of like just how expensive movies have been getting in general, and you know, we've joked a lot about on the channel, like not having, like we had a string of like really bad movie experiences. We went to go see Sinners in IMAX, and it was like incredible. Like it really changed our whole, like it really reignited like our love for not just like movies, but for going to the
movies.
theater.
Yeah.
Because Ryan Coogler has a whole video where he talks about like the aspect ratios and even the changing aspect ratios and the best way to see it and what each format offers. And he explains like the perfs and the, you know, frames per second and the Dolby and, you know, everything. 4D experiences and he breaks everything down, even like the film size. And it's a really interesting video.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, there's a lot of stuff coming out. So it's the first time I think we've ever entertained the idea of potentially buying a membership. What is it called? Like an AMC like Stubs thing. Because, I mean, 28 days later, got to see that bitch in IMAX.
28 years later.
Sorry, 28 years. Got to see that bitch in IMAX. There was something else that we wanted to see in IMAX. Oh, I want to see How to Train Your Dragon in IMAX. I know with the live action remakes, but this shit looks fucking crazy. This take me to Berg. Take me to Berg. You know what I'm saying? Like that song. Like
that was so off.
I know. But you know how when they came out with a
Take Me to Church?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were Take Me to Berg.
No. It's like take
Berg.
Oh, that's good too.
Dragonberg. Take me to Berg. Dragonberg. Take me to Berg.
Come on, buddy. That's my hiccup.
Ooh.
That's bad. I'm trying to go to Berg. I'm trying to see that shit in IMAX. I don't give a fuck. I know that enough with the live action remakes, but this is DreamWorks, not Disney, and it looks good when they hit me with the music.
Disney.
When they hit me with the music. When him and Toothless are flying through the sky. Man, I felt something. I'm telling y'all, I felt something in my chest, in my heart.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's like the score is so good. Like that the main theme. Gotta see that. Might as well go see Thunderbolts if you have a pass. Right, Megan? Also want to see the new Tim Robinson movie. Gotta go see that. The point is, Superman.
Gotta be. Yes. This year is the year for movies finally being fucking good for once in fucking 10 years. Jesus Christ,
Megan.
No, it pisses me off. Like, what's been going on?
That's what I'm saying. Right when the tariffs come, shit gets good, it gets taken away. Right when the tariffs come.
It's pissing me off.
I want to shout out A Beautiful Lie.
Beautiful Lie.
Shout out A Beautiful Lie. Which from Mercury would be awesome to react to. It's not too old, and it's Gundam. Oh,
it's Gundam.
That reminds me of Thunderbolts too. I really want to watch. I think it's called Thunderbolts. It's like Gundam.
I think it's called Thunderbolts.
Shout out A Beautiful Lie. I'm gonna
Thank you, Beautiful Lie.
that out right now.
Yeah.
Tiberius.
Bruh.
Shout out Tiberius, who says, "I got an ex named Toothless." That's crazy. Tiberius.
It's wild.
I believe it. Like, you know, like other people, I'd be like, that's funny. Like, that's, like, you know what I'm saying? But with Tiberius, I'm like, no, that's real.
No, that's real.
That's some real shit right there. That's some Tiberius lore. What was I going to type out? Witch from Mercury. Oh, this looks cute. This looks cool.
Yeah, she's cute. She's cute.
Dang, this looks kind of awesome, actually. Okay. Yeah, it's funny how we kind of. I don't even really want to say that like I was ever against. Maybe I was like against Gundam anime, but it's funny how we've on Volume 1 Plus we've watched like 3 of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they're fucking good. They're so good. Like, and it's not even because of the Gundams. Like the Gundams are in the fucking background. The mechs are in the background.
Well, I think that's why.
But this looks really cool. I love the at least from the poster. I love the vibe. I love the aesthetic. I love the character designs. Like, I want to know more.
I want to know more. Gimme.
Gimme. Let's see what's popping in the chat. See what everybody else is up to. Tiberius said, okay, I'm going to go dismiss myself. That sounds wild too, though. Like, it sounds like he's going to go, like, I don't know, like, that's like a number 2 or something. Did anyone see Mickey 17? Okay, Kev. Okay. I didn't want to do this, but I guess I'm going to have to do this. Mickey 17. I was very excited about this film. Very excited about it. Saw it. Thought it was pretty okay. Thought it was not a bad movie, but my expectations again were very high, and I just thought it was kind of it was a little, and again I enjoyed it. I'm glad I watched it. I think Robert Pattinson's performance was absolutely incredible. Mark Ruffalo's been doing shit, and like good for him for like really getting out there and trying different things and Poor Things and Mickey 17. You know, he's really kind of like expanding his range a little bit. But it just didn't really, I don't know, work for me in Mickey 17. I know I know what he was going for. And you know, we love to see it, but I don't know. I guess I wanted a little bit more. It felt like a bit of a mess to me in some ways. Like, it didn't feel super cohesive. It felt like a lot of things were just kind of like introduced and never really like brought up again. Like certain things like weren't paid off. It seemed a little all over the place to me personally, but like visually it was incredible. Like Robert Pattinson again was incredible. I love Bong Joon-ho. Bong Joon-ho is an amazing director, amazing filmmaker. And I think that's why my expectations were so high. Megan, I think you really enjoyed it though, right?
I enjoyed it for what it was, yeah. And I saw what he was trying to do. Could have been shorter, yes.
I think they were just trying to do too much. They were trying to do too, like even the whole concept and the idea of someone dying and kind of like donating their body to science and everything about that. There were so many interesting concepts, but just they weren't ever
but
really.
It wasn't about that.
I know.
That's why.
But the fucking marketing made it seem like it was really about that.
Well, it's a commentary on disposable people.
Yes.
To these higher up noblemen, if you will. You know, the everyday Joe, doesn't matter. It's the result. It's what they do and how many people will follow them. And yes, I think it's a broader message. I think that obviously you go into a movie thinking it's going to be about one thing and it's about another thing that wasn't even really advertised in the trailers. You're going to be like, oh, that's interesting. Didn't know I was going to do that. And that's like why I think that you obviously, and a lot of people are like, oh, this is not.
But even
initially what I thought it was going to do or go into, I guess.
And even that, like the message, 100% agree. And I loved the message of the movie. I personally just didn't think it was, I can still love
executed
it and not
well.
feel like it was executed super well.
Yeah.
And
I would agree with that. Especially in the second half, I would say.
But I did enjoy it. But I'm not going to be
watching it again.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how like strongly I can even recommend it. I like say like, but I guess
if you're a fan of Rob,
definitely, yeah. Like I think it would come with like my recommendation would come with some caveats. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Caveats, if you will. Spicy Kimchi, member for 32 months. Let's go.
Shout out.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
I love spicy kimchi for that.
I love spicy kimchi too. I want spicy kimchi.
I know you do.
I really do. That sounds delicioso.
We missed Who Dat for Life, Chris.
Oh, Shooty.
Shooty.
Who said, reaction suggestion, Mashal or Blue Exorcist? Now,
not seen Mashal.
Okay.
But have seen Blue Exorcist.
I've seen most of Blue Exorcist. Have not seen Mashal, but we read the first volume. Only.
Strict, see?
No, but we can watch it because
I was just kidding.
Because we've only read the first volume.
It's just the way you said it.
I guess because I was wagging my finger.
Yeah.
I'm in a finger wagging mood right now. Sorry.
God.
Let's see. What did Kev say? I had very high expectations as well. Excited to watch it when I eventually do. Oh, Kev hasn't even seen it yet. Fuck. Damn.
We didn't give any spoilers.
No, we didn't. Tiberius said, remember when y'all used to read? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, Toothless. Slow your roll, pal.
Slow your roll.
Pal. Yeah, I do remember. But I'm reading different things right now. Like, let me be in my book era, okay? I'm still reading. Best believe. And I want to get back. I think we both want to get back to
yeah.
to reading manga again.
We always say that.
You wanted Tiberius? Is this what you wanted?
No, literally.
But yeah, no, I know. I was gonna say Ajin.
No.
What was the one that we the one that
Mujina?
Yeah, Mujina.
Yeah, that I read and wrote notes on, and then
never recorded.
You didn't, and still haven't.
I finished it. We just
you didn't take notes on it.
No, I mean,
Mini Cooper 14. Let's go with the dono. Thoughts on a big My Hero Academia manga series at some point? Could be like a Bleach read through with the final season coming out kind of soon. That would be kind of crazy to do a fucking done on My Hero Academia.
That would be crazy.
To like read it again all the way would be kind of insane. We talked about literally, recently, obviously, we still have yet to do our Egghead done piece installment. We already have our cosplay. We just have not had a chance to do it.
But also, go ahead. Sorry. I'm sorry. Here, the camera will be on you. Sorry.
And our Vinland done saga still not completed. So we need to finish that. Yeah, for real. We need to finish that before we hop onto that. It would not be a bad idea because we have tackled a lot of. We haven't done Naruto. Maybe we should do Naruto before. Because I have still yet to read Naruto or watch Naruto.
You know One Piece, right? It's the biggest Japanese manga on
Talking
the planet.
about Naruto.
Date Bayo. Is that what he says?
He does say Date Bayo. Yeah, he does.
Believe it.
Yeah.
Believe it. Believe it. Believe
Okay.
Believe it.
I don't know why it's so. No.
Squirtle.
No.
Sort like Squirtle, huh?
No.
Okay, whatever. Fuck. Okay, fine. Date Bayo. Like, it's like Hakuna Matata. Date Bayo.
Hakuna Matata.
Date Bayo. Ginchana.
It's all the same.
Yeah. Naruto done would be amazing. We should do Naruto because you're like a seasoned veteran of Naruto.
It was my first.
And you loved it, right?
I did. I was obsessed with it. Yeah.
You liked it, right?
No, yeah, but
is that the fucking spoiler? Like, you're making me act like I'm fucking
crazy
crazy over here saying that you like Naruto. I guess you're fucking Naruto now. I guess you fucking don't like Naruto anymore. So like, just be admitted and say up front that you don't.
Because you said I'm a Naruto
expert. You are a Naruto expert. I would say that you know a lot about Naruto.
Just because I watched it when I was in high school and it was my introduction to anime and I do love it and it will always have a special place in my heart doesn't mean I'm an expert. Like, I'm sure there are people who know way more about it than I do. But that's why it would be really fun to revisit.
Do you know what Naruto really is?
Yeah.
You're a Naruto.
That's crazy. What the heck? What is wrong with you? Cut the cameras.
Do you know who he really is?
Yes. Do you?
Do you know about...
That's what I thought. But also, speaking of My Hero, I do want to watch Vigilante or Vigilantes in all seriousness. I saw a clip of like the previous like Ingenium or whatever, and they were fucking loading them off this truck, and it looked crazy.
It looked cool. What's his name still look hot?
Who? Oh, the Billy Butcher guy. Yeah, I mean, I think to me,
yeah,
it looks like they're putting more animation budget in this show than My Hero. I don't know, something about the colors and something about like the animation. I mean, granted, I haven't
She's
seen
so
the
cute.
last
I
two
can't wait to
seasons of My
see
Hero.
finally there was cosplayers before doing it, but now it's gonna be like crazy of her.
Oh yeah. She's cool.
Yeah.
She's really cool.
I was gonna say if I was 10 years younger, or not 10 years, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I was if I was 5 years younger, but then it sounded like weird. I meant like to cosplay her, not like to like.
Oh, to like be with her.
Yeah, that was weird. I was like, if I was 5 years younger,
think you have to worry about that.
like I used to say that, like weirdos be like, oh.
Maybe I have to worry about that. I don't think you have to worry about that.
Okay, I just wanted to get in front of it before.
Definitely.
Elizabeth Swan said I need to finish Noragami. Tried to get Josh to watch Noragami, and he watched the first episode, and we never watched it again.
It's so funny. Dwayne said, Josh, name the Hokages. Quick. Bro, I could tell you 2 of them, maybe. I guess the first Hokage, the second Hokage, the third Hokage. I don't know. I don't remember. Like, I remember what they look like.
Because Mount Hokage.
Well, that's in Konoha, but there
are there multiple Konomarus?
No, there's Konoha is the
Konomaru.
No, you're talking about Hokages.
No, I'm talking about Konomaru.
Stop.
Maru, what's his name?
Konohamaru.
You love him.
Konohamaru's cool.
Yeah, I know.
But my point is, there was one Hokage. Because in the fight, that's the one I remember a lot, the fight with Orochimaru. I don't want to give too much away. I don't remember their names. But there was a lot, like you get to see a lot of them, and it's cool. It's cool.
It's kind of like the avatars?
No, but but maybe more so than you might think, actually.
See? Beans with a donation. Thank you so much, Beans.
Damn, Josh fake Naruto.
Volume done. He really is, I guess. Volume done on Trigun, the maximum. Call it volume done. Because you've seen all 3 versions of the story.
Hey, that's... Hey, that's good.
No. I'm gonna watch that again. What did you begin to stop? Bro.
Hey, that's good, dude. That's good. Because they got the
acting like he's at the club right now.
I am at the club. Okay?
No, it was this action that you did.
Stop.
No, I watched it back. I watched it back.
Fake news, bro.
I watched it back. I'm stuck in the Chunin exams.
Ooh, Chunin is good. That's the best part.
Dwayne said they're more like presidents. Yeah, Mount
No, they are
Hokage more.
They are, but like because
Hokage
like
more.
During that fight with Orochimaru, in my mind, there was like the current Hokage of.
Okay,
like,
don't give anything away.
He was doing a lot of stuff with like fire, and there was another one who's doing.
You just gave it away.
That's not giving anything
Yes,
away.
it is. I know one Hokage uses fire.
Well, it's like the jutsus that they specialize in. It has nothing to do with.
Okay, well, I know he's a part of the freaking Tanuki clan.
You don't know shit. But I want to get Beans. I think that's a fun suggestion. I want to get this because Barnes & Noble also has these like deluxe Trigun volumes that I think are really beautiful. I think the Vinland one, this one, and the Berserk one are like top 3. There's a Vagabond one that just came out, which is beautiful as well. I just don't. And there's I think Helsing one potentially. But I really would love to collect the Vinland ones. I have a good amount of the Berserk ones and these Trigun ones. That would be kind of fun.
I miss Berserk. I need to catch up on it.
They came out with, and again, they came out with, I think, Berserk. Spelled it wrong.
Berserk.
I think it's volume. Was it 42 or 52? It might be. Yeah, it's 42. Also just came out in English, and I kind of just want to get it. I kind of want to just have it.
You should.
But yeah, I don't know exactly what chapters it covers. But anyway, it did just come out.
I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride to the Hokage.
Okay.
Chunin exams and the Tanuki clan and the Orochimaru.
That was good, I guess.
I got the Konomaru now.
Josh. Oh, let me shout out Who Dat for like
That's
Chris.
more?
Josh titled over Meg's lack of Naruto knowledge. Maybe tilted is what they meant. I'm fed up. You don't even know anything about. Well,
You don't even know anything about anything.
no, that's not what I was gonna say. You've managed to not get certain things spoiled for you, which I think is like pretty impressive. Like you don't know anything about, like.
And you just spoil it. It would be so hilarious.
I know. I can't even really say anything.
A Beautiful Lies that we need to on a volume 1.
Ooh, that I've really been wanting to do that because I haven't read the manga. We've watched the anime, but I haven't read the manga.
Do the theme.
Beautiful.
Keep going.
I I can't.
God, you fucking suck.
I know. Tiberius said, I'm gonna dismiss myself again. I get like
Piss myself again. I'm gonna piss myself again.
I wish I had something.
You could have pressed anything, bro.
It's too big, too long.
I'm
Oh
telling
my
you,
gosh.
Baigun would be peak doujinshi. I don't know why that hasn't been made.
Baigun would be peak doujinshi. That might be my favorite sentence of all time.
Baigun. Oh my god. And they're both bi. Everyone's bi.
Wolfwood, Vash.
Meryl.
Oh, just all of them.
Billy.
Oh, all of them.
So you could have multiple interactions.
Oh yeah.
And there's nothing stopping anyone.
Okay.
What would y'all's Trigun bounty names be?
Probably. I guess if Megan was
Big
in charge
Back
of Josh the Earthquake.
Big Back Josh M. Oh, you heard of Big Back Josh M? Yeah, he's worth $10,000 double dollars.
You've heard of the humanoid balloon? That's Josh, the humanoid balloon. That'd be me.
What about me?
You'd be part of the fucking I don't know. Maybe you'd be like the maybe the dung ho dungs. I don't know. You'd be called like some pug. You'd be called like the pug. I'm trying to think of other like Trigun names.
Like Pug Mug Megan.
Yeah, the pug mother or something like that. You know.
No. Pug Mug, because that's my One Piece one.
Oh yeah, Pug Mom Megan. Oh, you've heard of the Pug Mug Megan? She's got a pug mug. It's like they're saying that you have like the face of a pug.
Of the dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how people usually describe me.
Pug mug Megan is cool. I like that.
Yeah,
it's
me too. I kind of like that too.
And Josh the humanoid balloon.
Because like that's the joke that I have the face of a dog.
And that's the joke that I'm like a fucking balloon. Like I'm so big, I'm like a balloon.
Yeah.
It's a joke. Josh with his dump truck ass. Oh, the site crashed. Pug mug. Anyway, I think that's gonna do it for today. I could stay here forever. I could bullshit forever. I could yap till the cows come home. But it's getting hot. It's getting really hot. And it had been a while since we had done a community live, so we wanted to make sure that we did one, even if it was just an hour and a half. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I have to jump right into the edit too. That's another reason why we have to wrap things up a little early, right into the edit of our Stampede episode 1 and 2 reaction for our Patreon and YouTube members. But again, dude, it's always so fun to get back to these. Also, if anybody doesn't know, I guess like personal updates or whatever, like another reason on top of, I know these have been more sporadic, but another reason on top of all that was because my mom came to visit and she stayed here for a week. And she just left the other day.
We have not sat down and recorded, and that's why we didn't do a One Piece stream. Did we?
Well, we did. We're doing them every other week now.
Right, yeah. So then we, this Sunday we'll have, no, it's Mother's Day.
Oh, it's Mother's Day. Yeah.
And I can't.
Well, we might do what we did last time.
Do it tomorrow.
Talk about,
I think the chapter's already out.
Probably. Like the scan is probably out. But yeah, so I forgot to mention that. That was cool. That was a cool visit.
Josh is hitting that edit.
No, I'm going to hit the shit out of it.
What'd you do earlier?
What?
Your dance? He's hitting the edit.
Yeah,
hey, don't hit the edit though. Hey, don't hit the edit though. Don't hurt him now.
It's fucking hot, dude. I gotta take.
Don't hurt him now. Yeah, you look very warm.
Thank you.
Not in a good way, in a musty, danky way.
Enough. Chihuahua mug. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us, for chilling. Obviously, we go a little crazy towards the end of these, but that's Part of the fun. The only thing left to do now is to get out of here on our outro. As always, the same. It never changes. I'm going to try to get on not just that, but putting up, like I said, like the Trigun episodes on Volume 1 Plus. Maybe you'll be coming out like 2 a week potentially until we kind of catch up. Because, yeah, I would like for the Patreon and YouTube members to be ahead and stay ahead. But I feel like the YouTube is a little bit too far behind. So it'd be nice to kind of catch up a little bit. Anyway, stay tuned for that. One Piece stream soon, and hopefully soon another reaction to potentially some One Piece episodes or another series.
Bro, I swear to
I
God.
thought you were gonna hit me with the. I thought you were like rearing to hit me right now, like cocking back to fucking put it down. What's the outro? What is the outro? Stay gyrating or hit that edit. Stay gyrating is good. Hit that edit. See you guys. W stream. Love y'all. Love you, Roland V Dub, Alexa, Tiberius, Kev, A Beautiful Eye, Goose, Dazul, Money, Elizabeth. Oh, Alexa is responding. Alexa, chill out. Off. Alexa, stop it. Thank you. Gyrating Zeppeli or hit that edit. We can say hit that edit. Until next time, hit that edit. Until next time, stay gyrating Zeppeli. Until next time, watch these steel balls run. Till next time. Until next time. Megan, come on now. Leave those body pillows alone. That's a good one. I'm going to just pick one.
I'm going to just piss myself.
You want to do that? Until next time, I'm going to just piss myself.
I'm going to just piss. Like dismiss?
Oh, okay. Let's. You want to do that?
I'm going to dismiss myself. Just like we're going to dismiss ourselves.
Okay, let's just do that. We're going to dismiss ourselves.
Because that was an ongoing joke.
Yeah.
Also in the stream. Tariff on this shit.
Okay. Tariff
on this shit.
We're going to dismiss ourselves. Thank you for watching.
Okay.
Thank you for clicking on this stream, for hanging out with us and all our madness.
Stop pointing at me when you say that, bitch, or I'll fucking smack the shit out of you.
Next time, we're gonna dismiss ourselves.
Bye.
Bye.
Pissing myself for real, bitch. Tear up these nuts. God damn it. Start it again.
Yeah, let's come back.
Come back, yeah.
Until next time, tear up
these nuts. Tear up this piss in your mouth.
Oh my God.